course, I have to forget a pillow every time. Brain. I need a brain. Well, folks, I know I'm late. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Oh, wow. Mm. Hey, Christy, you name it. It's been going on. I'm an emotional roller coaster. And boy, I'm telling you, I'm holding on to Jesus for everything it's worth. Because you know he's in my only help. And I'm going to be constantly getting texts and stuff, and I hope that doesn't bother y'all. I'm waiting on a phone call from the doctor also, so uh I was already upset when I went to bed last night, and um I got I was real sore on this side, and when I reached over to kind of move and find out what's causing the sore, I found a lump that's as big as a marble. And I don't know why I'm crying, because I know I'm in the Lord's hands. But this time, I don't know if it's because my emotions are already in turmoil. Because when you have disagreement with somebody that you love so much, it puts my body in automatic turmoil. I get sick, and then that was just like, so praise God for God does things on purpose. I'm sorry that it was cold last night, but not sorry that I got to talk to Brenda until 5 o'clock this morning. Which made me feel better, and I got to get a couple of hours sleep, so I slept till I woke up, I think, around just before 7:30, I think. Hey, Patty. And then I waited a little bit, and I talked to David, I think, before I called Teresa, and then I talked to Teresa, and Teresa just melted my heart, brought me back right where I'm supposed to be. And here I am blubbering again. So if I have to leave the live stream, you guys know I'm probably going to be talking to a doctor. So I don't know if it's going to be too long. I could mute it and then go ahead and talk to her. So I'm hoping it'll all work out. I want to get in right away and have a mammogram done, but I don't know if she'll be able to do that. You know, they've been watching me really closely already, and for this to pop up that fast and be that big is freaking me out. And I feel a little heat over that side, and it could just be nothing. It could be like maybe a blood vessel broke or something, or a strained muscle or something. I'm praying, God, please let it be nothing. So, and on with the show. So, it is the most precious and blessed thing to be able to talk to folks that know and love Christ and can calm you down. Yes, Christy, you're right. They've done biopsies before on the other breast. Yes, dear, but I'm on live stream. I will leave. I will come out and give you the keys. Oh, thank you, Patty. I asked for prayers on Roots and Refuge in the middle of the night this last night because I know that okay, I'm going to set this over here for 1 second because I sold this car out here, my mom's, and I've got to give them the keys. So give me 1 second. I don't want the dog to freak out. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean for that door to pop. Ugh. Oh, my word, my word, my word. So, the devil is at rampage. I'm telling you, he's ramping through the He's ramping through the villages of Christ loving people, of people that know him and have faith that they're going to take him to heaven, take them to heaven with him. And the devil is just literally after to hurt us Christian folks. And I don't know how to say it any other way. And you know, it's hard for me. I'm like, why is this feeling funny? It's because I didn't have it. That's right. The devil is a liar. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you, Patty. So what I was trying to say is like, you know, we need to feel ourselves. And I love you guys. You guys don't understand how much you mean to me. I don't think there's a person that comes on here that doesn't love Christ. I really don't believe that. Because I think everybody on here, you know, is a Christian and has their faith in Christ. So I'm really super glad that I can talk to you guys and tell you where my heart is. The things that were running through my mind last night are almost totally gone. Now, I will tell you this. Yesterday I was knitting. This is should have made me think about this earlier. Yesterday, instead of waiting until I lied down in bed. I had pain and I kept readjusting myself thinking it was my bra. Yesterday I was knitting and I was like, I even had to put my arm on the arm of the couch because of the pain that I was having. And I wasn't even moving that arm really too much. It was just mostly my hands, right? And I thought, gee whiz. Don't tell me I'm going to have shoulder surgery like my mom and my aunt. Let me tell you, my aunt was the worst. I mean, my mom's got pretty bad. She could still move it a little bit. She could throw it and move it a little bit. But my aunt couldn't move her arm. It was literally flopping all over the place. So that's what I automatically thought of. That's right, Patty. I am an overcomer. And laying there, I don't even know what time I got off the phone with Brenda. But I laid there and I did more Bible scriptures and stuff in Corinthians. What was that? Something came about. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, I don't know. I don't have any comfrey salve, and I need to learn how to make that. But I do know my daughter-in-law, I was telling my daughter-in-law about it for my grandson, and she was telling me that there are negativities to comfrey too. And because I've had problems with my liver, I may not want to use comfrey. see that liar's already causing you to draw close to the Lord. Yep, that's right, Christy. I was all I always do Bible devotions in the morning and stuff like that, but I don't never think about doing them in the middle of the night, but I just kept fretting and fretting and fretting about what was going on. And I'm not talking about all the medical stuff, the other stuff that was harping in my ear and making my heart hurt. Cuz when you love somebody and they've been with you most of all of your life, and it feels like they're constantly deliberately hurting you, it's easy for the devil to use that. I think it's easier for him. I think it's easier for the devil to get to us through our love relationships. You know what I'm saying? And I think if I allow him to continue to get through and work to make strife in that relationship, and I've been working really hard at this relationship for well over a month now. And I just feel like I came to the conclusion this morning that if I allow the devil to do that with this relationship, with this person that I love so dearly, what would happen to my feelings? How could he turn me against God? What would I allow him to do next? I'm not going to allow him to hurt my relationship anymore. Maybe the poultice salve of some kind would draw out heat and comfort it. Yeah. I'm just waiting on the doctor to call me back, and this is funny too, okay? I get a phone call and I hit ignore. Well, I realized after I hit ignore that it was the doctor's office. Well, it wasn't my doctor. It wasn't my gynecologist that I had called. It was my soon to be primary doctor who was rescheduling me from the 2nd of May to the 1st of June because it conflicts his schedule because he's in a different place those days. I'm like, I'm on his schedule. Why can't you just move me to wherever he's going to be that day? Oh, yeah, when it's someone you love, it hurts. Was that way with my daughter, but God is restoring that relationship. Hey, Susan, thank you for coming in, darling. I'm sorry you came in and on my little rant and I I want you guys to know me and David just fine. This is not about David. Some people may think that. But and not about my kids either. So and I'll leave it there. So or my children-in-law. It's not immediate per se, I should say. People in my family or anything like that. Thank you. So, I just wanted I just wanted to tell you guys I need prayer, and I'm back and forth. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I give things to God, and then somehow I end up with them right back in my lap, and then I have to give them to God again, and then the devil creep in and throw them right back in my lap, and I have to constantly do that. So I definitely need prayers. Yep. Um, and there's a lot of weird things going on too in my family. My daughter Ashley's, y'all know that her biological father passed away, and his sister lives in Alaska, and she's got to come down to bury him. So there's a lot going on with that too. So pray that it works out to where my daughter can form a bond with her aunt. I really think that it would be a good relationship if Ashley would be more open to it. Oh, thank you, Patty. I feel like I am, but oh, and we have a praise. I have a praise. Patty at the Tinker's Wife had a new great grandchild in the middle of the night last night. She'll tell you all about that if she comes in. I'm so bad to do that. I've started turning on praise music when my brain won't stop dwelling on stuff. Yeah, and I have to tell you about something. Last Wednesday, um, y'all know um they put Yoko down Monday. Maybe I told you guys this or not. I don't remember. Like I said, I'm getting a little senile. They had to put Yoko down, and Walt was freaked out, and he's wanting a dog, and he's lost without another dog to take care of. So I took him over to the pound. Well, um, he has his issues, and because he had me worked up already, I put praise and worship on as I'm going over there, and I'm praying and carrying on, and he's just sitting over there just stewing the whole way over there. Because I told him, I said, they're not going to have any dogs for you. We get over there, nothing but pit bulls. So I ended up taking him home. And so I got a call today, or text today, saying that, what did she say? That the Labrador Rescue of Florida is going to do a home visit tomorrow with Walt. So hopefully, they will be able to put him with a dog. So y'all pray that he's able to get a dog, and one that's not sick, and that's going to be soft enough and old enough to be able to be slow like him. Let's see. She didn't sleep well last night, so I think she's sleeping now. Probably. He's brave at his age to get another dog. Yeah. Hey, Nancy. That's right. And that he said this to me. Kathy, I have never been without a dog in my life. I'm like, wow. And I don't remember if I don't know if he was talking about even when he was a child or if he was grown up. I don't know. But it was just freaky. And y'all know he's be 101 in July. I'm like, what y'all think of the little baby birds that have been born at my friend's house? I mean, they are just as cute as can be. Hardly no feathers at all. They don't look anything like doves, do they? But I promise they're doves. Oh, and look here. I'm trying to see if I can root basil. That smells so divine. Do y'all like the smell of basil? Yeah, it was cool, Nancy. It does help when you lose a beloved pet to have another one to love. Yeah, cool. I'm glad you guys like basil too. um, I can't find my seeds for lemon basil. I can't find them anywhere. I did get the turmeric planted, but I still have ginger to plant. I shouldn't say that word because she might come out. She's underneath my chair. Um, so I'm very excited. I am going to be placing my order soon, very soon, for my new freeze dryer. And am I just want to sing to the rooftops. I hope I love it as much as I think I'm going to. I mean, I have scrimped and saved and scrimped and saved and scrimped and saved just to be able to buy this. And I am like, hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. I wish I could go get it today. I mean, go order it today, but it's going to take a couple more days. I think I have lemon basil seeds. I can send you some. Oh, cool. Well, I originally got my seeds from um Holland and Lily. And I'm telling you, I love lemon basil. And I really wanted to I want to grow more basil and stuff like that because Jess over at Roots and Refuge last year did a summer tea thing where she brewed off some basil and different herbs with I think it's I want to my memory's bad, guys. Please forgive me if I'm not correct. I think it's Adam's wife, the fellow that works with her all the time, that does the mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. I think it's his wife that came on and on the video and did this tea with her, and oh my goodness, it looks so delicious. Lemon basil and cucumber tea is very refreshing. Yeah. Now I have out there, and I found, I don't even know if I told you guys or not. I finally found pineapple sage. I got one plant because they looked really stringy, spindly, and I'm hoping that it works, that it will last. Hopefully, they'll send Home Depot some more, and they'll be better looking, and I'll go buy more. But I finally found the pineapple sage. But I got the pineapple mint, and I got uh, lemon balm, and several different things that I can make tea out of. And I just want to experiment. Now, what is you all's uh do you all know anything more than I know about teas? Because I'm wondering, is the tea, hey babe, that's Teresa, my girlfriend who made me feel better this morning. Uh my long-term memory is fine, but short-term is not good. Yeah, I've had that for a long time. I love you too, Teresa. I don't know. Okay, so my thought process is, would the tea be stronger if it was fresh or dried? Because I seem to believe that I heard somebody saying there was more nutrients uh, and more flavor released once it's dried and then used as tea. Do you all know what I'm talking about? Can anybody answer that? Teresa, you may even know that question. Yes, dried. Ab- I don't know what that word is. Absorbs absorbs the hot water better. Okay. I think it depends on the herb. I don't remember who it was that said something about drying them was better, but I can't remember, but I think I'm going to start clipping off a leaf here and there and start drying them and see what happens. I don't know about nutrition, but they have a slight different flavor. Oh, okay. Patty, would you say they taste as good dried or better fresh? Makes a stronger and better tea, but you absolutely can use it fresh too. Yeah. Oh, and Teresa, I kept looking for the, is it purple dead nettle that you've been doing? Um, I think it's the stinging stuff. I have done both many times. Let the fresh steep longer. Okay. I usually ended up dehydrating them on a low temperature. I prefer fresh with some herbs. Cool. Um, that doesn't grow here in Florida, and I was totally baffled. Stinging nettle, that's what it was. Purple dead nettle doesn't sting. You mean stinging nettle. Yes, I mean stinging nettle. That does not grow here. Neither one of them. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's what I looked up and it said it didn't. Maybe it was purple dead nettle I looked up. Now you got me thinking. Oh, my brain never will hold all this information I'm learning. I can't keep up with it. I'm telling you, I've been trying to study these herbs, and I'm just going to have to keep going back to my books and referring to them. Purple dead nettle likes colder weather, so that might be it. Yep. Yeah, it said Stinging nettle grows all year. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I do have stinging nettle. I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen many medicinal weeds here. Maybe the look different from the ones in Alabama. That is possible, Christy says, because I'm sorry guys. Even the um mushrooms look different too. I would be lost without my books because my brain doesn't retain as well. There is just too much to remember. Yep. I want to make some kind of book that if I have a problem, I can go to that book and say, okay, I have a headache. What can I take for this? This. And if it's a tincture, I may not want to take that tincture because I have to drive. So, what else could I take in place of that? You know what I'm saying? Because I am a lightweight and just a shot of something might put me over the limit. I mean, I'm pretty lightweight. Even a teaspoon could give me a good oomph. Christy, you are close enough to us. You should have the same ones we have. I know the wild lettuce in Alabama was yellow flowers. Same here, Patty. I remember just don't but other I may have to look up if I haven't used them often. Yeah. It's like, you know, honest to God, Teresa, you could have to give me a picture of what your soap looks like because I got 3 different bars of soap in there, and I know one of them is the jewelweed, and I got into something the other day, and I don't remember what it was, and I'm itching like crazy, and I'm like, okay, which one am I then? Which one is Teresa's soap? I said, well, it won't hurt to use them all. And then I thought, well, I think Teresa's is like a sandy colored one. Okay, I will. And my soap that I use all the time disappeared. I think when I brought Chester in when it was raining so bad the other day, I think that little turd ate it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that dog. And he's dropping. So I've got to get him fixed soon. One time I thought I found elderberries, but after research realized it was a poisonous plant that grows in the same conditions. Once I used blooms in the soap and it turned purple. Oh, that would be so pretty. I like my book to use as reference. There are so many plants and herbs that look alike. I don't need to get sick. That's right. But even I question myself all the time on stuff. Let me tell you something. When all those roselles came up out there, I'm like, okay, so are these roselles or are these the bird food that I throw out there all the time? Because, my macaws don't always eat everything in there. That's what makes me mad. That's why I want to grow peanuts. That's why I want to get more nuts. I'd like to be able to harvest the macadamia nuts so I could crack them and make more nuts and things and sunflowers for my macaws because um then I wouldn't have to buy feed from the feed store for them. So I'm like, there is so many so much food in those in that bag that I buy that they don't even touch. They throw it out. They get so mad, and if I don't have an almond or a peanut in there, they will throw a temper tantrum like nobody's business and empty their whole bowl, and then it's gone to waste because it's on the ground. I've got to go to work outside. Love y'all. All right, love you, Patty. Thanks for coming in, honey, and thanks for your prayers. We had a pigeon at the vet clinic for emergency blood for bird patients. Urgent blood for bird patients. If he didn't have sunflower seeds, he would knock it in the floor. That's okay. I can't read that great. My nose is like, I can't believe I haven't had to turn on the air. I mean, I got the fan going crazy, but and I hope that's not bothering you guys. Is the fan noise loud? Mr. Donor was a brat. They can be, right? Um, my birds are scary. I could lose a bird that quick if they have a blood feather. And I know you know this, Christy, working in the vet. But if Nani or Oscar hit a blood feather, they could bleed to death in a matter of minutes. I mean, um, it doesn't always clot back up. Sometimes it'll they'll knock something and it'll kind of do a little bit of clot. But if I ever see blood on their thing, I've got them out searching for a blood feather, because if you don't get that out, they will die. So I just pull the whole feather out and hold it, and it dries up and they're all right. As soon as that um, blood feather is pulled, the the blood feather is like a straw. For those of you who don't know about bird wings, and this can happen in your chickens or any kind of fowl or birds. Those blood feathers have a little casing around them, and that casing allows that feather to be fed the blood that makes it grow. And if that casing is damaged and it starts leaking blood all over the place, or that feather is broken away from where it's supposed to be halfway, they can literally bleed to death. So if you pull that out, it's like a straw, and it'll immediately be able to clog up and clot up and not cause them any harm. Once you see a plant a few times in the wild and use it, you will recognize it later. Kind of like knowing the difference in apples. Yep. So, in talking about, I am going to go in there and add more of the I think it's soursop David dried me leaves on for cancer um, preventative. So I'm going to start on that and get that going. I've just been putting it off because I don't know what it's going to taste like. Is that awful or what? I may need to put a chicken saddle on a couple of my hens. Bobby the butt rooster, I think you meant to say buff rooster, is being rough. Or maybe you meant to say butt. I don't know. But I get your drift. So David thinks that what's going on out back with my um yeah, he is a butt. Um oh, I meant to. Okay. David thinks what's going on out there with my chicks around the thing, he thinks that's a possum trying to get in there. Which, if that possum digs, the possum will be able to dig up underneath there. So that really bothers me. But so far, they're good. Let me tell you, Chester didn't open his mouth last night. I'm like, I told Brenda on the phone, I said, I can't believe it. This dog has been going nuts for days, every night. Nuts, nuts, nuts. And all of a sudden, tonight, he ain't going to make a peep when I'm already awake and frustrated. And that would get my mind off of what was going on. I think my old hen Gertie is in love, though. She's in heat, though. It's funny. I told you that. I'm sorry. I told you that. What's his name? Chester is dropping. I'm waiting for him. He's been awfully friendly with Ginger. And I'm waiting for her to come in heat. I'm scared to death that she's going to get knocked up. So I really, really, really have to watch them. I wish I had somebody that knew how to neuter animals. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Get off the carpet. Oh well. I don't know. She's acting weird. She's gagging. She's all right. Thought she was going to throw up, but I guess she didn't. She runs up and pecks him, makes him jump in the air. Maybe she's telling him, don't mess with me. Party animal in him was pup, tired out. Yep. Plum, not pup. Susan, I use my. If you guys ever see something that I write, generally speaking, I'm speaking into my phone. And make a long story short, me and my girlfriends tease each other. My phone don't know hillbilly. Somebody was telling me, I don't remember, maybe it was on here, ought to make an app, hillbilly speech app. I still have one female dog not spayed. She had cancer surgery when the others were getting fixed. Oh, wow. I know that can be crazy. Isn't it true, Christy, that dogs that aren't fixed, females that aren't fixed, can get cancer quicker than females that are fixed? Is that my understanding, or is that just a myth that I've heard? I'm gonna tell you, these dogs look so much healthier since they've been eating more um, people food. It's crazy how much better they look. I wanted to tell the minister from India to slow his speech. I speak Southern. I get it. You must have had a missionary come in, huh? I hope things are going good with you at your new church. Are you any closer to getting your home moved over to your land? Biggest threat to and spayed dogs is pyrometer, a life-threatening infection of the uterus. Hmm. Pyrometer. Stupid spell check. Oh, pyometer. Pyometra. Pyometra. Okay. Yeah, I hate spell check. Good morning. I'm glad to hear that you have a new grandbaby. How are you? Was praying for you. I need all the prayers I can get, Patty. I'm just having a rough time of it. I found a marble-sized knot in my right breast in the middle of the night last night, and I was already upset, so I just fell apart. Oh, wow. Why is her stuff still in there? That is crazy. We really need to talk, girl. Yeah, me too, Patty. But I'm putting it in God's hand, and I'm not going to take it back if I can help it. So, I'm hoping. I can't remember if I get mangoes before I come to Kentucky or not. But if I do, I'm going to be freeze drying some and bringing them with me. You know, last year I didn't have any uh, mangoes much, and that's this freeze dryer is going to make so much sense for me because I can make all kinds of things that have literally been going to waste. And even if, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so inexpensive to um, run. I thought they were really expensive to run, but the batch can cost anywhere from under $1 to maybe $2 or $3, depending on how long the batch lasts to run. So I'm pretty excited about that. And they say if you pre-freeze it, that it will run quicker. So and I did get extra. I did. I already put in my order. Um, hey, Linda. So what I'm so hoping that um it will work out good. And I didn't know this, but they have affiliate things that I can fill out. My daughter-in-law is going to help me fill that out too. And so that way I can put it on my channel and hopefully somebody will go through me and I'll get a little bonus and I'll be able to buy more things for it. That's what I'm hoping. Maybe Mylar bags and stuff that I can't afford to buy otherwise. Because, a lot of stuff I don't want to put in mason jars, And I'm thinking of actually making, I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm actually thinking of making curtains to go across the whole shelving units that I have of mason jars, canned jars, so that doesn't let any light in on them jars. I know that will help with the food that I'm going to freeze dry. So, but I think it would help with the food that I've already got canned also. And I'm super excited too about this. I mean, God's so good to me. I get frustrated and I was up all night last night because I let the devil steal my joy. David has caught a swarm of bees and is going to bring them to me. And he got as soon as he can, he's going to bring them to me and I'll show you them. They were on the outside of the swarm trap, but now they are on the inside. Where is that picture at? Oh, come on, Catherine. Man, I need a new pair of glasses. I can't see crud. Well, I have to go to where he sent it to me. Maybe I didn't download it. I know I did. I know I did. Well, maybe he didn't send it to me there. Maybe he sent it to me in text message. I'm sorry, fellas and ladies. I shouldn't say that. Oh, yeah, it is text message. Look at look at that. Isn't that? Let me pull it in. Isn't that a beautiful hive? I mean, that's a lot of bees. I'm so super excited. I mean, super excited. He said they all went in the box. So I'm like, yay! Because um I need to put this one somewhere. I need to move this one. And I'm still trying to get all that taken over there. But I'm having issues with on how to do it. And I've got to get the fence and everything done before I put the bees there. So pray because David's allergic, so and he thought he was going to get his bees today, but he didn't. uh, let's see here. Congratulations for the swarm. I have 3 traps out but caught nothing yet. Now David used commander lemongrass oil. I want to say something else. I was thinking last night how the biggest miracles have come out of trials. All glory to God. Exactly, exactly. It is a beautiful size swarm in it. I use all old honeycomb and lemongrass. Nice. I think he did have old cone in there too. Um, and I want to ask you, Linda. I haven't talked to you lately. So, how is the bees? How did your split go? Did it work and did they make a queen or now this is going to be sounding crazy, but David, he just must have a spot where they like to come or something. He's got a little nuke box that's sitting next to his regular hive, and there's bees coming in and out of it too. And I told him, I said, that's another beehive, honey, and you need to make sure that you put it in a box. So he's working on that too. Did I tell you I have VOCs in my water because of an old rubber hose under my house? I have to call my plumber today and get it taken care of. I don't know what VOCs is, but I will definitely pray for that. Where do you get Commander? I have to open the hive this week and look around. Both hives are very active. Yay! Well, I'm positive if you got both active hives there, you've got a queen. Praying he doesn't get stung. Yes, I do pray David does not get stung anymore. VOCs are volatile organic chemicals. They are dangerous. Oh no. Oh, Patty, that's awful. It's always something, ain't it? I was talking with my neighbor across the street too today, and we were discussing um how the devil's trying to destroy our country and our good Christian people because he's attacking us all the way around and he's putting fear in our whole society. I mean, it started out and poor kids are now living with all this trauma from the the COVID thingy and being locked down and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy. And now all this other stuff's going on. I just don't understand it. I'm just trusting God that He's been covering me for the 4 months I've been here. Yes, definitely. So, what are you doing right now? Are you not using the water, or and how did you find out you had chemicals in the water? I would smell them. It smelled like kerosene, basically. Oh no. Mm-mm-mm. I hope you're using bottled water. Um, I did not get a pen. Hang on, folks. I need to find something to write with. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Birdie. Mama hears you. What are you trying to tell me? You must be wanting something. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Make sure that's mine. Yep. I don't want to write on somebody else's mail, right? When I first would pour a glass, it did, and yes, I am using bottled water now. I need to go call my plumber. Bye for now. We'll be praying for you, Kathy. Thank you. And I've got you in my prayers too. A filter on the shower would probably be good too. Bye, Patty. That's probably true, Christy. Sorry, guys. I gotta blow my nose again. That's what happens to me. I already have issues with my sinuses, but when I cry a lot, it even gets worser. My silly girl's looking at me funny. Anybody else need any prayers? Okay. City girl with country heart. Praying for Kathy and prayers for you, Christy. Pray my heart monitor results come back this week. Okay. That's something else too. I've been on the phone with Dinah. Hang on a second. Let me call you right back. All right, bye. I've been on the phone with Dinah this morning. Wilma was having her surgery this morning, so we want to keep her in our prayers. I've been praying for her all morning too. I am late. I was yapping on the phone. Brenda, who was you yapping to? Nah, I don't need to know that. I hope you had a good time yapping. I hope you had lots of laughter and lots of fun. Terry is having surgery today. City Girls and Country Heart. Okay, Terry. My nose. I have to get busy working. I'm getting behind, but I will leave this on listening. Thank you, Teresa. No way, Brenda. Oh, very sweet lady. Hers for Carmen and her husband, Hank, 77 and 80 years old, my Bible teachers. Okay. Carmen and Hank. Ah. And now I probably need prayer for my sinuses, too, not just my breast. George Wiggins. Oh, that's who you were talking to? Girl, I haven't talked to him in a long time. I hope he's doing good. Well, once I cry like this, for some reason, the sinuses don't want to stop rolling. And I hope it doesn't cause an infection. Sorry. You may see him in your Wednesday night live. Cool. Sorry. Oh. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pray before I can't function anymore. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. I know you got me in your hands, and I've given you my full attention, and I pray, Lord, that you got this under control and you can wipe it out, no problem, Lord. So, these folks need prayers too. Patty has a problem with water toxicity, and she needs that fixed. Lord, please don't let it go crazy, wild, costly to do and fix. And I pray, Lord, for Christy's medical and financial issues. May you fill her with the money she needs and the medicals that she needs to take care of herself and make her better, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you give Nancy some good results to her test and get it done and tested right away so that she knows something. So she's not left hanging and more stress put on her. Relieve that stress and let her give it to you and not take it back, Lord. I want to lift up Wilma and her surgery. I pray, Lord, that it's all over with. When I get done here, I can call her and she'll be all right. And let them get her results back quickly and figure out what they're going to do for her. I lift up Terry in her having surgery today, Lord. I pray, Lord, that that comes out with perfect perfection, Lord, and that she's all better, Lord. I want to lift up Cameron and Hank, Nancy's um, te- teachers, Lord, prayer warriors, or uh, I forget what she said they were to her, but they were Christians, and they need your love and support, whatever is going on, Lord. I lift them all up, and I lift up Teresa's mom, and you know the needs there. I also lift up Brenda and uh and her needs, Lord. You know she's having some rough things going on with her health too, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless her and strengthen her, and Lord, let her be able to replace her greenhouse. She was telling me about that this morning. It just fallen apart. So I pray, Lord, that she gets one that doesn't do that, Lord, and it doesn't cost her anything. Let it just come about to where she gets one, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless my friends, and thank you that I can call upon people um, when I need them the most. And I thank you for all that you do for us, Lord, and put your protective hedge around this country and keep us all safe. In your precious sweet name, amen. Hey, how's it going, Carrie? I did not get to go to the plant sale, Carrie. I decided not to do that because I want to buy a freeze dryer. And I've been saving for the freeze dryer, and I was afraid I'd spend all my money on plants. Good picking fruit, grafting trees, and taking care of the nursery today. Yeah, that's what I'd love to be doing because it's only, let's see what the degrees is here today. Well, I say only. It's 79 degrees, so that's hot, but I don't have the air on. I just got the fan on. And I guess the room stayed cool enough overnight that it's not getting hot yet. It's going to rain the rest of the week here. Is it going to rain where you're at the rest of the week? Brenda, I know you do. No problem. I never make it to the sales, but let me know what you need. You need anything, tell me what it is, and I can send it to you if it's short enough. Got ya. I want I want an ever-bearing mulberry that's smaller, not my Pakistani I love to death, but it's so big I never get any fruit off of it because it's so doggone big and all of the varmints get it before I can get to them. And the other tree I wanted was um a persimmon. Yeah, I wish I could transfer this rain to other people. I'm sure that Julie would really appreciate it. But yeah, I just mailed 5 grafted trees this morning. Oh, and listen, Carrie, I'd be glad to send you um money for them and for the postage too. So we have rain Thursday. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I'm seeing black spots. Uh, we have rain Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can send that no problem. Persimmon is hard to find grafted right now, but I just grafted some baby persimmons. Oh, cool. Although we have freeze warnings tonight and tomorrow night. Don't worry, the money just send me a shipping label when I get around to it is best. Okay. I looked at the fruit trees Saturday. Cheapest ones were $40. Are you talking about for the fruit sale that was here? Usually they're $35. Awesome. We can email you can email me label. Usually people just send me paid print out label. Okay. You'll have to tell me how to do that because I don't know how to do that. But we can talk about it. Um, I don't know if I have your email. I'll have to look on your channel. Is it on your channel? Man, my eyes are freaking out. Maybe remind me sometime soon. I usually ship out on Mondays. All right, sweetheart, I will. I wish I could find a bay tree. I want one of those too, Brenda. Here at the nurseries in Tennessee. Oh, okay. Did you guys see the peaches on my tree? They're getting so much prettier. Man, my eyes are freaking out. It is easy to do. Got extras of stuff. Just don't worry about paying for it. But I usually have everybody send me a label because I don't have the time or money to go get a label. Okay. Most fruit trees are here are 60 plus. Wow, it's in both eyes. But yeah, if there's something don't have, I have to source out from elsewhere, I definitely charge for it. But when I get extras of fruit trees and stuff and plant starts, it's no problem. Cool. Yeah, some were over $100. Yeah, it's crazy what they're charging now. Rain today, Sunday, rest of the week. Then Wednesday on 60s to the 70s per week. Keep us in your prayers. We're going to have severe flooding. Wow. It's supposed to rain all week here. And I'm kind of happy about it because, we've been so dry and I've had to water with that reclaimed junk this year with all the snowpack. Yeah, cherry trees are running 119 here. Wow. Everything I propagate is 100% organic. No spray, no conventional fertilizer. Yeah, I know. Thank God. Because I don't do that either. And if there's anything that you need too, Carrie, I'll be glad to share. My need list. And and Carrie, do you have roselles? I have roselles coming up all over the place. And I have seeds too that I can send you. My need list for the Lord is getting long. I'll talk to you soon. Rain picking up. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. But yeah, everyone needs something. Anything, just let me know about it. You're such a sweetheart. All right, talk to you later. Yes, Christy, it is hard to prioritize. You've got such a so many needs. I imagine it would be hard for you to say, okay, I need this before this and this before this. And you know what? I know it sounds crazy that I put a freeze dryer before my kitchen, but I can still use my kitchen right now. And I feel that with the abundance of harvest that I have all the time, I really need that freeze dryer to be able to help protect my investments. And they say you don't lose a lot of nutrients with that, so I'm really excited to get that and have it. All right, folks, I've been on here long enough. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. And I thank you so much for coming in. And thank you for your prayers. And pray for one another. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.